There's been a back and forth between Ghana and Nigeria as to who really owns Dirty December. For me, I don't even think it's important as long as it's an African thing and people are trooping into Nigeria and Ghana. But if you people really need an explanation, here you go. Now, the term Dirty December was coined and popularized by this guy called Meister. He's a Ghanaian. He was a manager for Mr. Easy in 2016. And in that December, they organized two different events. The first one was in Nigeria, Lagos, and one was in Accra. The one in Lagos was called Life is Easy, and the one in Ghana was called Dirty Rave. That was when they started using the hashtag Dirty December. Now, because they didn't want to use the word dirty, this guy called Meister changed the spelling to Detty, and then it became Dirty December. The reason why people think it started in 2019 because of the year of return that happened in Ghana. But who started it, not the matter. Now who go maintain them be the problem.
If you are from Nigeria and you are coming to Ghana for the holidays, make sure you come with 1 trillion naira. Because if you come with 100,000, 200,000, now also you will carry back go Niger. Because 100,000 naira is like 100 Ghana here. So if you are coming, come with 1 trillion. I don't advise you finish.
Top 7 ethnic groups or tribes in Ghana that are not originally from Ghana. At number 7, we have the Musi tribe. They originated from Burkina Faso. So if you're a Musi person, now you know you are originally from Burkina Faso. So they moved from Burkina Faso and settled in the northern region of Ghana. Number 6 is the Guan tribe. They are one of the earliest inhabitants of current-day Ghana. They migrated from the Sahel region. Sahel region includes countries like Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Mali, etc. So they moved from all of these countries and settled in the Volta Basin region of Ghana. At number 5, we have the Mole Dagbani. The Mole Dagbani tribe consists of groups like the Mamprusi, the Dagombas, and the Nanumba, right? So they originated from Burkina Faso as well. So that's interesting. At number 4, we have the Zabarima and Hausa. So Zabarima is like a subgroup of Hausa people. They originated from countries like Chad, Niger, Mali, etc. And then they settled in the northern region of Ghana. We also have Hausa people in Nigeria as well. Lots of Hausa people here. So that's interesting. At number 6, we have the Ga Adangbe. The Ga Adangbe people. They migrated from Nigeria. So if you're a Ga Adangbe person, you are originally from Nigeria. Right? So they migrated and now settled in the coastal regions of Ghana. So that's interesting. At number 2, we have the Fulanis. Fulanis are everywhere in West Africa, you know. They are traditionally a nomadic tribe. So they have settled in some parts of Ghana as well. If you like this list, I wanted that list like this, please follow and like for more and leave me a comment with where you're watching this video from. And also tell me thank you for letting you know where your forefathers are originally from, right? At number 1, we have the Ewes. The Ewe tribe is originated from present-day Togo and Benin Republic. So if you're an Ewe person, you are originally from Togo and Benin Republic, then they now migrated and settled in the southeastern parts of Ghana. So that's interesting. See you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, Mr. Naja, good morning. I want to say something small about something small on your platform. Make talk to my people a little bit. Yeah, and I want to speak in English, so I will blend it with English and G. And you know, my brothers and sisters, yeah, I know you all good. And I'm Shapa. Any Merry Xmas, any Happy New Year. There's some saying things how to go. Yeah, you say Nyankopon ni yankasa yehu anase Nyankopon kire bibia yehu. Nigeria for ya ye kan mo asem a omo chinchina ye brothers no. Nigerians, we are not brothers. We do relate. There's no spiritual connection between the Ghana and Nigeria. I will explain to you people so that you both stop that kind of nonsense you are doing. You are giving Ghanaians headache. I will explain to you. We don't have any spiritual connection at all between Ghana and Nigeria. We just don't have. If you watch carefully in Ghana, if you watch carefully, the diasporans, which we are not even close to them. We are not close to these Jamaicans. We are not even close. Oh, we don't grow up with them. Oh, we are not even close to them. We are not even really. We are not even. We don't have any spiritual connection. Ghana and Nigeria don't. And I will explain to you guys. Ghana and Nigeria, we don't have any spirit. Even though we live in the same continent, we don't have at all. We don't have. So you people should stop, like, and there's some Ghanaians too. You should stop. Like, we are brothers, we are like this. No, we are not. We don't even have a spiritual connection first, at the first place. You understand? We don't have. We are totally different. Totally different. Example. Look at these Jamaicans that they are coming to Ghana. Look at them. We don't live with them. We are not with them. But just watch. Watch these black Americans that they are coming to Ghana. Just watch them. Watch things that they see. They even understand the culture about Ghanaians more than even the Ghanaians. How can we be the same? How can a Nigeria and Ghana be the same? How? You don't understand our history. You don't know anything about us. And you go wake up and say, oh, now you they make our country. You they make who in country great. Who in country where you they can't make country. We don't get business people in Ghana before you came. Yeah? We know they do our own trading before you came. We know they build our whole house, they buy them before you came to Ghana. If you see where they see for waiting. All the houses where they Ghana, now you buy them. The houses where you see, where some said they rent give you self. Now you buy them for them. If you buy them, if you buy the houses for Ghanaians, if you tell them say maybe they build a house for you. They say, you don't have common sense. So Nigerians, Ghana and Nigeria don't have anything in common. Look at these diasporans that they are coming to Ghana. Just watch them. Pay attention to them. See how they narrate some stories. They talk about history, especially the Jamaicans. Some language that we speak in Ghana, Chi, this Akan language, they speak the same in the Jamaica too. Watch them when they are in Ghana. Watch them when they do their things. They obey the law. The Jamaicans, they are crazy. Oh. They are crazy more than we, the Africans. Oh. They are mentally crazy. But watch them when they are in Ghana. Watch them. They don't behave the way we Africans that we even live in Africa we behave. Because they know say it be that way they from. You understand? And we see the behavior of you Nigerians in Ghana. They tell us we will be the same. Well, the same for where? Ghana and Nigeria will be the same. Never will be the same. Never, ever, ever, ever. So that thing make you go come out for your head inside. Just watch the Jamaicans. Watch them. When they are in Ghana, it seems like they are in Ghana for long time. Spiritual connection. We get down with them. Well, they be our real brothers. That's why I say they live far. Jamaicans are our people. Not you Nigerians. Jamaicans, they are our people. Not you Nigerians. So if what you stop, we be brothers. We be like this, we be like this. We are not. If the stupid girls they leave their body give you, or the men they leave their body give you, where you they sleep with them, where they born with that. It doesn't mean that we get pickings for Europe here. It doesn't mean that we and them be the same. We don't be the same, brother. So people take that thing out of your head and make you people grow up with your nonsense. Grow up.
Good evening, Mr. Niger. I heard one of your audio this evening. It seems you just finished doing this program, and there's a lot of banter here and there going on. And There's a lady on this program, on your platform, who keep mentioning my name, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. But let me answer her statement, because she keep coming back with my. It seems Johnny is very easy name for her. So when she comes, she just goes straight, Johnny this, Johnny that. Woman, though you have never mentioned your name to anyone, but I will address you as a woman, because I told you I respect women, so I won't lie to mess up with your name. But let me address this case straight to you. Listen, when you were trying to answer or give a response to some certain people on this platform, you said if you are a Otun for Nana, that is what I'm saying. It is wrong. You can't use that statement, because those who speak Twi in Ghana, it is not only the Ashantis who speak Twi. I mentioned a lot of tribes in Ghana who speak Twi. You understand? Or do you want me to mention those tribes who speak Twi? You see, so when you mention Otunfo, you will narrow the whole situation to the Ashantis alone. And I don't want you to bring in any chief or any king in Ghana to our conversation on this platform. That's what I'm talking about. You see, all of it. You see, upon all this conversation we are having on this platform, a lot of people have asked you questions which you refuse to answer it. You see, you keep mentioning my name. I say the problem you are having now is my name, Johnny. Please, please, just leave my name out of your suggestion. Hmm? I respect women. I don't want to banter with you, going up and down, here and forth, and something like that. I told you, when we are looking for African unity, it's not what you are talking about. You see, when you say Nigerians were industrious people, I don't know how you define industrious. Can you mention any kind of company or factory the Nigerians left or brought it to Ghana to establish? I'm not talking about this quite recently banking system of what ex-president Kufuor allow people to open banks across Ghana. I'm not talking about that. When you talk about industrial people, when you talk about the Chinese, you talk about the Japanese, you talk about Americans. These are the people when they come to your country, they establish companies, factories, where they will employ many people to get jobs. But Nigerians were penetrating into our petty trading. That is not industrious, woman. You see, it's like uh, taking over somebody's what? Where the person get food to eat. That doesn't make you an industrious person. So when you say the Nigerians were industrious, can you please mention any factories Nigerians left behind or which Nigerians brought to Ghana to establish? You see, they penetrated into our market system. You see, try to hustle and fight with our mothers and sisters and brothers who are in trading business. That is what we are talking about. That doesn't make somebody industrious. So please, please, just stop mentioning my name and stop, try to bring my name to all whatever you say. Try to answer the women who are asking you questions. That is what we want to hear. You see, where you come from in Ghana, just mention I'm from this social place and Tree is not my dialect. I can speak my tribal dialect in Ghana. Then we can understand you. But you keep coming back and say we small mind and this. You see, you keep like, yeah, what you are saying is like you want to fight. You see, you always want to fight. Please exercise patience. Exercise patience. You see, at this time of this 21st century, going to 22nd century, we Africans, we are not an industrious countries. No African country can be called itself an industrialized country. We are all trying to what? Find our way to how to eat and how to survive. We are in the process of how to develop ourselves. So the way you are talking is like when we want to open our markets or our countries for everyone to come in, we are doing more harm than good, because those who are suffering in their countries will troop to Ghana. I'm not saying Ghanaians doesn't travel to other countries. We do. You see, why do we travel to other countries? We travel because of what? Greener pasture. We are not going there because we are industrious. You understand? It's because the resources that or the way we want to live, we don't get it back home. So please, don't use my name to be the target. We are trying to find solution to our problem. If you look at the 51 countries across Africa, there's nowhere you can say this country is so industrialized country, so people can troop in and go there. Visiting is not a problem, but trying to take over somebody's space of marketing is going to cause catastrophic. Please, we are not saying we shouldn't travel to each other's country, but let them come with your respect. Let them respect us. You can't just come in and insult us and think we should kowtow to whatever you bring to our table. It's not going to work. We can't allow them to take over our market system and say they are industrial. No. That is not industrious. You want to take people's food from them. That have nothing to do with you are industrious. No. Petty trading is what they want to take over. That is what they do. So when we are talking about this is what we are saying, we can allow them to take over the country. That's what we are talking about, woman. So please. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Niger. Good evening. Okay, so following on from my yesterday's message to that woman who came and told me that I should keep my opinions and my nonsense to myself. Oh, you are a big fool. Yesterday, my audio, I didn't want the audio to be too long. That's why I cut it short. I didn't get a chance to bash you. You are a big fool, I repeat. Reason being is that my audio where I made reference to the industriousness of the Nigerians at the time they came was in a response to Kofi. Kofi, who said one of the reasons why the Nigerians were chased out at the time was part of them being industrious. You either you didn't listen, you are not listening, or you don't have the ability to understand. Lack of understanding, you have to sharpen your sense of understanding. And if you don't do that, don't come here, don't come on air to come and say things you do not know. What did you said in your comments, in your audio? What did you said? You said the Rollins was being brutal, closing shops, and that is why the Ghanaians went there. At least the Nigerians opened their door to receive the Ghanaians. At least that is good. So I'm glad that you said that. Now on top of that, Rollins was brutal, closing shops and whatnot. And you stayed behind. You didn't go to the Nigeria. You told me, you said that you were in your 20s at the time. You stayed. You didn't go. How many Ghanaians left and went there to Nigeria? How many Ghanaians from Ghana? How many of the Ghanaian population went to Nigeria? How can you claim Rollins was brutal? Brutal about what? He has come to look after Ghana, not to work against Ghana. He's not against Ghana. He's for Ghana. If Rollins was brutal towards everybody, why did you stay? You can see you are a fool. So you better shut up and you keep your nonsense to yourself. Because when you came on yesterday, you didn't make any sense at all. At least there's a clear evidence of why I made that statement. It was in a response to somebody who clearly said they were taking shops, they were buying houses, big houses. So I said, at least that side of them is good. Now, I'm not saying condoning any criminal. I've said it many times. I did not condone any criminal or criminal activities. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I? I'm here in Ghana. Am I not affected about the criminal activities happening around us? I am, of course. But you have to do things intelligently and wisely. And that's my argument. I did not come here to protect criminals. I don't even understand why we are having this misunderstanding in the first place. Because from right from the onset, I have said we should find ways and means to keep the good ones and remove the bad ones. I said it. So I don't really understand why there should be any misunderstanding from this. But this clearly shows lack of understanding. Listen, the senses that was given to you by God, you have to put them to use. You have to put them to use. It's high time. It's high time. Abrofo, the white, the Western world, they have put their faculties to good use. And you don't expect that you will be sitting down and just be benefiting. They have invented this, they brought it to you, are using it. They invented this, they brought it to you, are using it. Is that how you want to go? Isn't it high time that you start putting your faculties to good use? And the 64-year-old woman, when you came, you were you respected yourself, and I'm going to return it. But you said something that you will welcome development. We rather welcome development from white people. Your people are anybody you see black is your person. Okay, it's your relative. God is not stupid to give you black color and then give other people different color, different race. So anytime you see a person in your own race, you have to see that, you have to realize you are seeing your relative. And the quicker, the earlier you people start working together, the better. And the Western world, their inventions and that their development, they work on it. It's not something that fall from heaven. They are human beings. Listen, if you are expecting development from the whites, they will continue to view you as a subhuman. And I believe you know this. You know the whites don't respect you people because they feel like they are kind of superior due to their development. And of course, they spend hundreds of years. Any invention, any development that they have right now, they did not achieve it overnight. It took them a long time to work on it, develop it, make mistakes before they achieve the final result. You don't expect to sit down and be reaping from their hard work. Okay, whatever development you want, be your own development. Whatever development you want, be your own development. You don't sit down, do nothing. You have to be working hard. You have to question yourself. How did they came by their development? You have to ask those questions. How did Abrofonu, how did they did it? And if you think you want the same thing, you want to enjoy the same thing, you have to get up and start working. Put your senses to work. That's the only way. That's the only way. And when anybody come here, do not come to attack. Just lay out your evidence, your facts to counter argue. Do not come to because when you do that, when you come and you are abusive, one, it shows that you do not respect yourself, and number two, you lack knowledge. Because if you do have anything to say, you won't say that in the words of abusive in the abusive language. Just put your argument or counter argument, put it across. Whatever you have to say, just put it there. Why you disagree with somebody, just say, because of this and that, I disagree with you. Here are my proof. Here are my evidence. Here are my facts. Here are my studies. Just say that. Don't come and say, and you are not respecting yourself. But when you do that, you will be met. You will be, from my part, if you come and disrespected yourself in that manner, of course, I will not be quiet. I will respond to you accordingly. Okay? So you get this into your head. And the argument on the table right now is that overpopulation. Listen, overpopulation, that is another invented idea by your enemy. I keep telling you, abroni, that word abroni is wrong. It's abroni. Abroni, in other words, is a scammer. Your ancestors told you that these people are abroni. Omoye abroni. What did you learn from that? It's telling you, your ancestors are trying to tell you that don't do things with, don't do business with these people, because omoye abroni. Omunye. They don't respect, they view you as subhumans. So if somebody is viewing you and treating you as subhuman, how do they treat you? As subs, yeah? Why would you be interested in continuous business, doing business with these people? Or even any engagement or any closeness? Why? I don't understand. Now, you people keep saying that you want to chase out the Nigerians, all of them now. I thought these Nigerians came here before. And you very much know who they are. So I'm saying it again. Why did you allow them to come back? And so you will just keep on making the same mistake again and again. These people came first. You didn't like their attitude. They are coming again. You allow them. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? So you just want them to come, start their activities all over again, start their killings. Then you get up and start making up. Oh, Mukuya. I thought they came and did the same thing before. So if they are coming back now, you should have better measures in place. And if you don't have that measures in place, don't allow them in. How many times would I say this? That is why I said the problem lies with you. The problem lies with you. This person has come before. You know who they are. What they did, you don't like it. They are coming again. Now that you get up and you want to chase them out. The ECOWAS alliance is not there. If you chase them out, are you not breaking the law? So what does that say about you? The way you are going around the problem. What does that say about you? You very much knew who these people were. They are coming again. You open your door. Okay, now that you want to chase them out. When they were coming, where were you? Those of you who wanted to chase all of them out now, when they were coming one by one, where were you? What did you do about it? This speaks volumes. And I'm not going to use the word, but this speaks volumes. Now, the argument on the table right now is overpopulation. This is another invented idea to further destroy you people. And who says overpopulation? Says who? Says who? So every time a white man will come and tell you something, you believe it. Tomorrow a white man will come and tell you something, you just believe and accept it. Who have done that studies in Ghana to say, in Ghana specifically, we are getting overpopulated? Who did that studies? So young man that came with that argument and say, oh, the roads are not going to be, what about you having better roads? Oh, we don't have much facilities to accommodate. What about expansion? If anybody have to talk about overpopulation, it has to be America, because all nations, all nationalities are in America. How many foreigners are here in Ghana? How many? You have Mexicans here? Do you have Haitians here? Do you have, how many people are living here? How many foreigners made Ghana their home? Talking about overpopulation. Where is your study? I'm not talking about their study. What are you basing that on? Listen, there is nothing like overpopulation. It has never been, it will never be. Okay? You have underdevelopment, and that is the problem. So that is the area you should focus on. There is nothing like overpopulation. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It is high time you know your enemy and your enemy's strategy and your enemy's ways. If you are going to come up with any claim, make it based on your study. At least it has to be Ghana. The study is from Ghana, not from the enemy. Abroninu, abrofonu. Abroni no enye obroni enye obroni is abrofo omunye. They are our enemies. It is high time you people know this and you start treating them accordingly. Obroni pe na mo ahunyami. Mo obroni pe na mo ahunyami. And they will destroy you people. I have to save my strength, because the damage, the destruction that our Brofon have caused here in Ghana, that you people continue to warm towards Abrofonu. I don't know if you will ever wake up. Now, when we come here, we should have a civilized debate. Not me kwako twisikan, me kwako tutuo, me kwako faba. That is uncivilized. That is silly. That is stupid. That is senseless. That is unintelligent. You have to have a sensible debate. One will agree to the point, others will disagree. Make it civilized. You people develop your senses.
Good evening, Mr. Manager Niger. When you are not Ghana, when we say, girl, no, what's in your baby, Mudi at them? Nigerian, you know. When we say, girl, no, me tea no din, or no, when we say, on your correct, or mental problem. Because Nigeria, I'm going to report, 2 years ago, last year was 2 years ago, 5.11 million, 5 million Nigerians are almost suffering from mental health. And a Ghana, your borders, and a omono, a biabe ure moon. And a woman son or mono, omusu. Basa no enti eni omo boni no omo di na so omo no enti amache se omo suban ya basa wo gina so didi amanfo atam wo di atam se me me ma dwene ye kitwa bi wo so dwene te se ngura dwene so near hard when me see. And you made a statement that I will be 2 years. Say, I was say, Muhu say, you be on to mean country piano in a can. Ubianka say, Kadri, Madam. Who say, one can say, you are disgracing yourself because. Since I will buy ya will because we are Ghanaian. I will re-identity. Since Nia catch no Bianca secretary. I even said, even make say, now will be a Nekasa to make. And every one a wakasa this a yiso. Eka Nekasa no. Correctly, se nipa ne yetwi ni a wo katwi no kama nia oye nkrani no wa kire so ye nkrani wa ka ba bi ofri a wa kan kran kra ma yaten so oye nkrani wo se wo ye na Ghana ni wo ye Ghana ni a na make sure se wo brofo na wo ka no enye ense Ghana ni You are medium say your other tribes need be to say for no. Brofo no kind of kakra different. But in your nyinaa ɛwɔ ni a wɔbɛkasa se brɔfo sei no one go school and do akyi papa. But obi a ɛwɔ ni a wakɔ school ɔka ne brɔfo a ɔka no normally ɔka ne normal te sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛka brɔfo no. And to get this clear, ɛwɔ ni a wankɔ school no ɛna ɛno no hu ne brɔfo no sɛ yɛyi. Sɛ but obi a wakɔ school no can normal English, good English. Intina na no ye bra baako na wo ka say mi so ye ewani bra oy ewani a ewe for the wo mu see proud of their igbe inka igbe ni anko waka igbe dada. You are not a Ghanaian. Your English tells you are not a Ghanaian, and you are forcing yourself to speak Tree, and it's also clearly telling you are not an Akan. And I said, speak the language, your tribe, the tribe you said you were a Ghanaian. Okay, you being a Ghanaian, speak your tribal language or your dialect, your local dialect. Speak it, and it has become a problem. And you and you be a wonka you know your tree, ubinka secondary. So Nimiansa sebe ubaswana wudidi amanfo atem Ghana fo ye hia ye dwendwen ye ho how you bit ye protect your country. You from nowhere, an illegal immigrant in Ghana. Even Niger, Mr. Manager Niger, I know you know clearly this girl is a Nigerian. He knows it, but then or there so he has to be quiet. And all you do, he has to be quiet and pretend as if he doesn't. He knows it. He is a Nigerian. This Mr. Manager Niger is a Nigerian, and he knows you are a Nigerian. He knows it. And you are all still your identity. What Ghana na million kwala to country no. And I'm more say a man for ma. Yeah, dream you couldn't senior, you couldn't be me protect corona. You from nowhere, who's sorry now the one who bet instead of you to advise your Nigerians who commit crimes, no. What Hana would be citizens, young Addition and would be them. And you are all insulting your sister back say, Nigerians now buy no mean a crime. Madam, 95% of you Nigerians are a bad then. You were committing crimes. That's how Nigerians make their money. Don't open your mouth and be saying they came, they brought a development. What development? Into there no development, no. In your country, Nigeria, you have not developed it. Ghana na mo be developing. She send your schools, aye basa mo schools, tan mo roads, mo infrastructure, mo laki. You are coming to tell us you are bringing development. Obi kuku mo bi no di sidanya aye development. Listen. And now many we can say 80 point something of your youth doing illegal things to enrich themselves. Now more praise you more. What be general say development. Oh group, are we the problem of your country? She's any group one more bread. Instead of you, I will be drinks any I was so grown, move see protecting on. Yeah, drink yeah dear one, I would one more better. Ghana for someone that internet they be American, we see the dangers of living with Nigerians. Some crowful ways so no almost baby or you, but they want a peaceful place, but they are not peaceful. Example like our sister. They want a peaceful place, they themselves are not peaceful. In day na some crowful you bet to many homatna. And was say, listen, madam, I am telling you again. Say, even if it should take 20 years, Ghanaians, yɛbiani bɛba yɛn ho so. Na afei, yɛbɛyɛ fed up. Wonim ade kronta yɛayɛ din. Ghanafoɔ na yɛ na yɛyɛ nkakra yɛde abotrɛ. Ne yɛde gather evidence, saa ne yɛteɛ. Ase yɛhu yɛn so ne yɛhu. And always yɛpɛ sɛ yɛ case yɛ dɛnti. Wobɛhu sɛ ne yɛayɛ din ne yɛhwɛ. Na sɛ Ghanafoɔ strike a, madam, me say even if it should take 20 years, Ghanafoɔ ani bɛba wɔn ho so. Saa time no, na moadi bɔne no akɔ akyi. But Ghanafoɔ, yɛni bɛba yɛn ho so ne yɛasɔre. Enti, saa wo nneɛma no a woyɛ no a wo no wosɛe amanfoɔ ma no. Listen, your time will come. Your time will come. As you people say it will come. Because saa mmaa no a mode ɔmo ba no nkɔlaa no, yɛbɛkyew. Dako yɛbɛkyew. You'll be arrested and you'll be imprisoned. Te sɛ sɛnea nkurɔfoɔ no bi akɔda mu no. You think you can be doing this for you'll be arrested one day. Wo business na woyɛ no, Nigeriafoɔ nkoa na enslave themselves. Ɔmo ankasa no de ɔmo nkurɔfoɔ kɔ the other countries na ɔmo enslave ɔmo, pushing them into slavery, pushing them into ɔmo kɔtɔn ɔmo kɔ Libya na ɔmo akɔtɔn ɔmo nkurɔfoɔ. Nigeriafoɔ na de ɛkɔ so mmaa efiri Nigeria na ɔmo push ɔmo into prostitution. Baabi a ɔbɛkɔ biara, this is what these people are doing. Na wabɛgyina hɔ wo adwuma a woyɛ koraa yɛ criminal, woyɛ crime. Wosan so bebue wa no bɛdidi indigens atɛm. Bɛsi nnɛ wontumi nyi ma no, ka wɔ kasa a wontumi nkan. Wobaa na wakɔn ne away na wahyɛ da afa kwan bi so na wayɛ yi. So I'm saying it again and again. Me say, bɛka wo language. I'm not saying speak tree. Nobody is saying speak tree. Speak your language. Your Ghanaian language. Na also we are Ghanaian. You think you are smart. What be jina ona we wano na wudi amanfo atam. Ubi wano na wudi amanfo atam. Other countries are trying to say omo be save omo country. Share Trump nani bre abri nyina to cut down migration, to cut down the illegal migrants. Once a police force sorry see I will say you don't have a permit. And so who did atam? When you are bringing ukuro muboko ubeko akobuana mukuro mwesies no. Ghana na when you are breach say when say Ghana you're better than your country. When you are break and out as a who fighting for your people. And you're clever, wouldn't answer because when you answer, will be who say free visa non say in Crophono, emet nemu. Nipa no ba or bet nemua. No one was say or no koi or copes you can say permit. Only permit or ye illegal to say we illegal no. Or ye illegal to say we illegal no. Inti the same thing. Nipa no mo ba free visa no. Enche say a free stay but nemu freely. It doesn't mean that. You people should educate yourself. Now when you are it doesn't mean so momentna. And when they come, they are not going to be given citizenship. Say a more citizenship. When you are brain, when you are general. I say one tourism tina ye president yes how. But a mistake say do and me no because the most dangerous people anka ye be prevent Nigerians. But already these people ye ni omo away ECOWAS into they are already coming into no problem. Into me and family who other countries any problem, mommy. Other countries any problem, mommy. Seychelles, and you free visa to all Africans. Omo countries now more free visa no. But omo abandon Nigerians. Nigerians cannot enter. It is almost a free visa. Still no rules be or you bet to me the atoso se wunima. And even if citizens want to oppose, we will oppose it. Inti Jaisa will say, no, go and fight for your country. And you're Ghana now be fighting for. Go and fight for your country. Last time, what you want to walk at you say, Nigerians, no, sir, no, you say, if you go to Roman, you do what Romans do. But we can't change Nigerians, sir, no, so we should accept them like that. How do we accept people? Sir, but now will be growing with dear. You feel so you can do whatever you want. Nenti ye accept you mo. Grow no ye papa kona kotenem because more when him say you will not survive it. Inti no wabet na Ghana. Ghana is feeding you. Ghana is feeding you. And unti won't me enye Ghana e boamo. Hwe Nigeria for member boys nibi. Omo Nigeria ko omo ntumi nya hwe omo nton hwe. Nso omo be ye adwuma wo Ghana sika ne mu odu nti o de ko Nigeria. No watumi ato asase no watumi di sidan. Ghana na e boamo. Wabijina say when the Nigerians came in the 80s and then they Buzia was not intelligent enough. Madam, you are so stupid. You are crazy. You are so crazy. You feel say internet Ghana for a million on Ghana. Make us a girl no one or who's her Wadada. She has succeeded in making you, some of you believe say she's a Ghanaian. And not to know when you sab to me no say obey to me a didi and penny for no. Ain't or yes, how before so a Ghana ain't any or candy was okay. Because when who say Wadada be brave, mo be brave, Wadada mo, into mufu so a Ghana. So, and a secondly on one cause our mental problem. Money and mama ye ignore no you're correct. Matie na me who say girl no you're correct or problem. On you're correct. Ye ignore no. Na mama ye nka ya asema ye ka. Why na who say or per se say or distract your attention. And what she's doing is work because it's not only on Manager Niger platform na Ghana for ye kasa. There are other platforms we are talking, and what she's doing is not going to work. It's not going to work. So, also be to be distracting your attention. Instead of you to go to your country, now be fighting for your country. Ghana na when you are kasa bebre. Go and fight for your country, madam. Go and fix your country. Who can say 80 somebody development? What development? Development bang. Say Nigeria niba. No abe seen dying ba kumi no a development no. When you develop it, how many people are in Nigeria? Omo dying. And so Nigeria is still underdeveloped. Nigeria is underdeveloped. And develop here. Under development. Nigeria is under development. So, and to no big claim say, I'm will buy and I'm will see die. They were killing people to enrich themselves. You know, the business, even now and now, me no say. Imagine, some crowful way almost distract you and run a minute papa kasa. Was your corner down for be ho castle ho baby. Na down for nature and say one who are dying way. Enugu hene efie a imagine nti just nkurɔfo wei tribe wei no mu nyinaa ba bɛtena Ghana tribe biara ba no wabɛte no ne ayi ne palace Enugu hene o nti Igbo hene si ɔpɛ ne kingdom Enugu hene si ɔno so bɛsi ne kingdom Yoruba bɛsi ne kingdom. Can we survive in the country? Yɛbɛtumi survive. Eddie, Ghana for was here started to 2 year home for landlords no mudi omo dan no mama nkrofo saa girls we no mo no mo kofa nkola ebegu Ghana no e was say Ghana we started taking attitude be say we feel na okọ Nigeria ni ebetena fie wa e was say yetumi hu se nipa no owo residence a ochine bi obeye yen a yewa around no boni bi a yebehu nachi. And was government need to me a laws power. And was saying can laws be to say and before we do with dime Bema Nigerian, and any foreigner. And was say what residency. Who say or residency, residence permit, and sana yediamano. And sana young citizens for no society to me taking up that say to me nkofa will be betna area hana or may danger to us. And I know say one day sadie na beba. Enti madam we yam na hihye usro ubeko ukro mu ntia. Onye Ghana ni me say kan language menka say katwi. And don't pretend you have not heard me. Me say bra out. This time around, so when to me and my kind language na, many anom, I was a who's a girl no, or she said more muji say or ye Ghana ni no. I was a who say or ye Ghana ni, because or ye Ghana ni enkas ya kan inku wakane kasa, inka wakakasa waka. Or ye criminal, she's a criminal, not so didi at them. Madam, you are a criminal. Taking Ghana's say we are Ghana ni. Stolen identity. It been a check my parents here South Africa no. We your bonny will baby or semi a Ghana ni. We say we when your chance to kwaya wa ho. It sounds so to me country kakra nti. We say na onama was semi a Ghana ni. Okoye bonny pe or semi a Ghana ni. Yomo ya no. Ubon so money nemu bebre na nemu peka na passport. Enti omo besia na omo de akwaje passport. We say girl ya what country. So when you point to etua on nemu a wose o ye Ghana ni girl we. Enti na mani abre no. Mama yam push ni yam fa jangu no so. Once we started didi atam. Mama yam fa ja engu no so. So won kankasa no so ye Ghana ni a. On kankasa no. Or we who out because say you can't force me. I then they obe pekwine be excuse. Shame on you. Thank you, Mr. Manager. Bye.
Mr. Manager, good evening. Good evening. How are you? I hope you're doing very okay. Well, obviously, we speak our language, we speak also foreign language, so to be missed. So that is it. My sister. Just addressing you, my sister, talking about these Nigerians and then what they are thinking about tribe in Ghana, helping them to acquire lands and all those kinds of things. We know it. I think I've already addressed the issue of reserve free. That it won't make any difference actually. This ECOWAS, you check Rush online and check Ghana Observer. We started fighting against this ECOWAS. Exit the ECOWAS. It's unlawful. Nobody voted for it. And so we started that fight already. What is happening is that some of us, who are taking the lead are not yet at home. So but that topic is going to continue every day in Ghana. And so, yes, we are going to question the legitimacy of ECOWAS, the legality of ECOWAS. As for the free movement, free visa, it doesn't mean anything. What we want to do is that what we need to do is to make sure that foreigners can buy land in Ghana. Unless maybe black Americans, few of them who are coming to establish factories or something to create employment. But people of African origins, those who have African countries like Nigeria and other people, shouldn't be able to buy land in Ghana. So we know what they are planning. We know what they are doing. And we've started already. It is what most people don't know, but we've started already. We've started already from the capital doing this thing. But it will come out, sorry, as we enter the next year. And from there on, you'll be hearing of us, hopefully. Yeah, because there will be press conferences and so on and so forth. So we know what they are planning. We know these evil people, what they are planning. They don't have sense to govern themselves, to do things on their own. They always, look up to their superiors, Ghanaians. That's why Nkrumah started to educate them, to mentor them, to win independence. Then we did our best to try to bring the Biafra war to an end, and so on and so forth. So always, but because they don't think as normal human beings, most of them. Instead of them being grateful to Ghanaians, they rather try to disrespect us. And now they want to come and somewhat look. We know their plans. We are sensible than them. Meanwhile, sensible. Meanwhile, saa ECOWAS ni ebe free, and because topic ni beba Ghana. Also, obi an share that any one twema nso. So what I say, soldier focus on agreement. Enya mra, untimi mfa integration mechichiri nipa by force. It doesn't work like that. So topic ni beba. Whether they like it or not, it's coming. And the politicians can't ignore it because we already have people in Ghana on the ground. We have many people all over the places in Ghana, all the regions. Visa free in there. As you said, and it doesn't make any difference with Nigeria. Already they can come there, because of this useless ECOWAS thing. You see what I mean? So it doesn't make any difference. But visa free mainly is for tourism and maybe visits. You see, only that when they come Ghana, there's no control, and then some might not, want to go back. Ghana. This is Galamsey, the Buana. We know all that. So, Nigeria for some of us, this say they almost determined. Say they will use their evil mentality. Bunsama, normally abedin kwasasem Ghana. Some they be so determined. Say we are going to fight against them in every way possible. Now we've started already, but people don't know. Yeah, because America said, one more with dear Nimono, organizers, I come to. It's not that we are going home. You see what I mean? And they can't. There's nothing they can do. You see, there's nothing they can do. We know their plans. We know their plans. What we are looking for is for those who are not legally documented to go back to their country and build it. That is it. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent comprising of 54 countries, 54 nations, each nation having its own sovereignty and territorial integrity. Africa is not a country. This is what people should know. Africa is a country. Boom. We have our history, individual history. That's why we have our independence. We have our history. Your history, individual. Nigeria history is different from Ghana, Togo, and everywhere. But every country be in history. So we are not one country. Africa is one large entity, so everybody can come and go anywhere. They are just beating about the bush. And you don't worry, we know their plans, and we are not sitting there. We know what they are doing. We know it. And you know why? Sure. Thank you, Mr. Manager.
Good evening, Mr. Manager. I hope you're doing fine. I have been following you, I think, since 2018. All your videos, I watch it. But I have never give you a voice message. But today I'm trying to give you a voice message. Maybe tomorrow you can play it. So I will go for P. Sisters and brothers. I say, Mama say, debate be a cause of. Be more defending Nigeria for national for. They made the Kenya can say Ghana near maybe a Nigerian in your bonnet and she will defend you. Also, I defend you. sɛ wonyɛ Ghana ni so na wote hɔ defende Nigeriafoɔ a ɛbɔ kyerɛ wɔ ne ntɔn nyama ne wonni ne wɔmfiri asase no so na Ghanafoɔ ɛnyɛ yɛ somdwe. Sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni so na sɛ wo so wobɛdefende ɔmo a wo nso woka ho bi. Na wonim kwan a Nigeriafoɔ ɛde nipa afa so a ka wɔmmɛtena ha defende ɔmo. Menkɛ sɛ Nigeriafoɔ nyinaa nyɛ dɛ ɛyɛ bad. Nti mete ha deɛ experience a manya afiri ɔmo ho no ɛbɛyɛ den sɛ mɛgye Nigeria ni adi. Ate ase. 2013 na mewɔ Morocco, yɛne Nigeria ni na ɛte fie. Wofiri ne dan a na wɔkɔyɛ dan. Yɛkɔ adwuma baeɛ, yɛbɛɛ na wɔbɛbu yɛ pono ani. Me laptop a ɔmo atɔ asi hɔ. Fa laptop no nkɔ kɔtɔn. Ate ase. Na mekɔbɔɔ me boss amanneɛ. Nti mebɔɔ no amanneɛ no ɔde polisifoɔ baa ɔbɛhunahuna na ɔkɔyi laptop no baeɛ. Ate ase. Europe ha mahu Nigeriafoɔ bebree. Mekae last week mekɔhyia Nigeria ni baa bi wɔ supermarket ɔtɔ adeɛ na ne sika nso. Ɛna ɔsrɛ me sɛ memmoa no na mentua ma no. Na metua no mbisa sɛ ofiri mbɔ so ofiri Ghana. Na me sɛ Ghana wofiri kuro bɛn so. Nti mehyɛ ase a meka pii a ɔse ɔno Ghana koraa ɔnkɔɔ da hɔ da ba ne papa ne firi hɔ na ne maame firi Nigeria. Ɛna me sɛ na ɔman a wonkɔɔ so da no woyɛ dɛn ɛna ɛka sɛ wofiri hɔ. Wokɔkɔ afiri hɔ koraa baabi a wotena na ɛsɛ yɛwo a wotena nyina hɔ na ɛsɛ wokɛ sɛ wofiri. Baa nkɛ sɛ wofiri Ghana. Ko na n'adwene ne sɛ bi a ɔpɛ sɛ wofiri Nigeria memmoa no ntua ne ka no mmɔ no. Ba metuae. Nti wɔ mekae last mekɔtɔɔ nneɛma wɔ supermarket bi saa. Nigeria ni de wii ɛkɔwura supermarket hɔ. Wohu sɛ polisifoɔ ɛba na ɔde kɔwura hɔ na polisifoɔ no ɔmo nya lie. Nti ɔde too hɔ a na ɔpie. Afei akɔtotɔ yɛ nneɛma a yɛbɛtua ka polisifoɔ sɛ ɔmo ma yɛntua. Nneɛma so yɛbɛhia no fie a ɛno na yɛbɛdi no anwummerɛ. Bi a makɔ adwuma akɔtɔ aduane a meba bɛdi anwummerɛ. Polisifoɔ sɛ ɔmo ma memfa mbie. Because boy no de ade bi akɔto hɔ nti gye sɛ ɔmo hwehwɛ yie ade kora nsa. Paa so ɛma nneɛma no ka hɔ ma mbɛda akɔ. Wonim amanfoɔ a Nigeriafoɔ kuo mu wɔ kuro wɔ yi aburokyire ha. Ɔmo nyɛ adwuma nansi yi a ɔmo kum boy bi wɔ ntam ha. Ntampe ho se a drugs ɔmo tontɔn yi a ɔmo kukum. Nti Nigeriafoɔ deɛ nkɛ sɛ ɔmo nyinaa na yɛ nipa bɔnefoɔ but mɛsi deɛ sɛ mɛgye Nigeria ni adi a na mɛdefende na ɛbɛyɛ den. Mɛkae Nigeria ni bi ba ha mo no bɛyɛ 2 weeks ɔbɛduru Europe. Yɛkɔyɛ adwuma baabi na ɛde ne di n'akyi. Ɔkɔwia phone wɔ hɔ. Sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a security camera wɔ hɔ a nka ɔde problem ayɛ. Ɔwia phone no de hyɛ ne box mu. Ɔmbɛbisa no ɔsɛ ɔnhu yɛ. Sɛ na ɔmo de ne ɛkɔyi video no kyerɛ no sɛ na ɔde phone no ɛba. Nti yɛka a moma yɛnka. Kɔ Nigeriafoɔ wobɛyɛ dɛn hu sɛ wei yɛ papa anaa wei nyɛ papa. Bebree wokɔ TikTok a bebree wɔ hɔ na ɔmo te Ghana nso ɔmo san di Ghanafoɔ atam. Na wobɛtumi akɔ Nigeria akɔdi Nigeriafoɔ atam. Mebisa wo. Wobɛtumi akɔtena Nigeria afa camera asi w'anim sɛ wodidi Nigeriafoɔ atam. Wontumi. Meme wɔnamfoɔ bebree a ɔmo akɔ Nigeria me na ɔmo na wɔ ha. Ebi mo eka ɔmo story a bofrot ɔmo tɔn koraa ɛtumi hyia ɔmo bi na bofrot na yɛagye adi. Yɛntua wo ka na yɛaka kyerɛ wo sɛ fa nneɛma kɔ. Nti Ghana wobɛtumi ayɛ Nigeria ni saa. Wontumi nyɛ Ghana ni wontumi nyɛ Nigeria ni saa ɛwɔ Ghana. Nti Nigeriafoɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ 100 a ɛmu 5 na yɛ papa. 95 no nyinaa deɛ criminals nko ara. Me baabi a company a meyɛ adwuma mu sei. Nigeria ni ebi ani hɔ aba yɛ adwuma hɔ aduru 2 weeks. Wonya ba hɔ na ɔmo hu sɛ ɔyɛ Nigeria ni a ɛbɛyi wo. Kɔ ɔmo nhia ɔmo. Meme sei madamfo bi na ɔyɛ Nigeria ni mede no kɔ. Ɔmo hwɛ ne documents na ɔmo sɛ ɔmo pɛ adwumayɛni na mesɛ madamfo bi yɛ adwuma ɔpɛ adwuma yɛ me sɛnde documents no kɔ ɔmo sɛ Nigeria ni ɔmo si daabi ɔmo hia no ɔyɛ Ghana ni anaa ada country ɔfa wɔ Nigeria ni de ɔmo hia no ɔte ase biyɛ adwuma wɔ company a yɛfɛ GLS German company nti wokɔ online koraa bɔ wobɛhu ɔmo sɛ ɔmo hia no kɔ Nigeria fo yɛ criminal nti ɛsɛ ɔmo sesa ɔmo so nti sɛ wote Ghana na wote baabi na wayɛ ɔmo sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni anaasɛ woyɛ Ghana ni ba ebi ɔmo mfa bi nyɛ wo nda nti no wobɛ defend ɔmo ba nyame ne bɛtua wo ka na Ghana nsuo atwa Ghana ho ayi because Ghana no yɛ kɔ baabi a yɛ show yɛ ho sɛ yɛ Ghana fo na yɛ show good character nti yɛmpɛ sɛ obi bɛba bɛfra yɛ mu na ebi ɔwɔ isu Ghana passport ɛde akɔyɛ ade bɔne akyɛn ayɛ akɛ sɛ Ghana fo na ayɛ sei ɛno na yɛmpɛ nti a yɛda bia yɛka Nigeria fo asɛm ɛna Ghana so na yɛ country a ɔmo yɛ dɛn ɔmo fa ɔmo bag a na ɔmo kɔ sisi a wokɔ wiase nyina wo kyɛki ɔman a ɔmo yɛ criminal ma Nigeria da 6 position na woka no korɛ wobɛtumi saa nkurɔfo wɔ yɛadi no yɛka mo ma yɛnka ebi mo sɛ ɔmo deɛ ebi mo koraa kɛ sɛ ɔmo no ɛbɛyɛ kakra ɔmo bɛgye Ghana afa ɛyɛ nokorɛ nso because Ghana fo no ankasa yɛnim nyansa bi a woka asɛm a na wonua Ghana ni defende ɔba kyerɛ sɛ wo na woyɛ nipa bɔne bi na wo defende ɛna nyɛ ɔmo nyina na yɛsɛ nyɛ ɔmo nyina na yɛsɛ adɛn na other countries na ɔmo nkɔ nkɔgu hɔ na Ghana na ɔmo sɔre ɔmo ba yɛn na medi kan ka yɛn sɛ ɔyɛ Ghana ni na wo defende ɔmo kɔ so na defend ɔmo but da Nigeria ni bi bɛyɛ bɔne ɛwɔ Ghana ɔbɛyɛ Ghana ni bi bɔne wɔ Ghana no yɛsoma bo ɔkyerɛ hɔ antoa nyama Ghana nsuo atwa ho nyina de ba wo ti so no wɔ abusuafo so wonyi mu nyina mfiri hɔ kra bɛka no Ghana no deɛ yɛngyae sɛ obi mmra ɛmɛsɛ man no mayɛ because man no asɛ a nka ɔmo mfiri ɔmo kurom nyɛ dɛn ɛmma hɔ saa ɔte wɔ ho Ghana first na saa kidnapping ne ɛfrɛ sɛ saa sikaduro na yɛnim ɔsisi hwɛ nkora nyinaa obi asɔre ɛna sika ɛka dɛm ne nyinaa yɛfa ɛfrɛ sɛ alatafoɔ ɔmo movies a ɔmo yɛyɛ ne nkora deda kam ɛnna nkora no so esua nnɛ hwɛ Ghana hookah ahyɛwo agye baabi afa young girl bi nso na ɔmo yɛ ahyɛwo first so na yɛnim saa de no yɛka mo ma yɛnka ama no yagba mu defendi na nyame yɛ adom sɛ wo a wo fi wo yɛ Ghana ni ampa no Nyankopɔn yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ nyame mada korɔ yɛmfa wo w'ani ofiri mu firi a wobɛka no korɛ.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Naja. Good morning. I was listening to one of our sister, and I was a little bit down for what she's saying. You know, I think she's old. She's matured enough to do everything that happened, but she still got it. And I want to say something to her that she should not worry. Madam, men worry, cry. Mama, men worry. Why? Men worry. On my life, on my debate, we are saying, sa. Babobo ne kana sem. Osi wiase de sa. Babobo, osi wiase de sa. Oh, nkrofo we won. Ye na ye bimnum ena ya omu kasa omu ye nkrofo bi a wiase ma nipa da se ni be yo omu na omu ye some special bi o. Me mimbu omu. Me dia me ka e wo moni. Se wu mi mimbu u koso no as a Nigerian. Me bu obi a be as a Nigerian u boa. Because I have the reason to say so. My money how omoba UK, London, Holland, Germany. Me say Western world including Africa. Omo hu say sakwa we or Nigeria ni all can Nigeria kasa. Na so mu pidgin no. On fino. Onka say how are you sena Ghana for ube obi. Oh, wafa say oh yeah Ghana ni. Oh afishapo afinko betu ye na hogi amu be hogi mu ho atuto mu niama e wo Africa shop bi anaza we na obi akoni wi Nigerians nyesa mo ho e shini se ni brother na be Europe and sister abo Europe omu life omu di nam wiase no e shino obutimi catch Europeans ni say we come out from our rich country and we are coming to work for wa bra to tone ni grandfather ni mami wa to tone asasi nyina e de ba Europe no onu oba be catch European ni say onu oba ni krum e ba be man na kru na yi omula u shi omu ejume mu asao ntokwa omu ni abrofo no ntokwa hunu. Some stupid fight that you will not understand. It's what they do. Stupid. The reason why some in Ghana in any Ghana member be kwa chesi Ghana Nigeria ni. I don't understand. Just say I don't understand what you. I just say what you are not matured enough. Just say when we are John. We are John brutal. Me catch it play because me in ma and in member me masio mono. And yet in kola in ma and in kola member. Enumpo me just say omunye mi akono. Just say omu niama ye any niama me ni omunye mi akono. John omuye serious mu John. Omu no mu ye John. Minim de bia be sa asantipɔ kɔfa so sa west ni fie John kasa Tome Jimie Obati mi ye ni uchinchiri so pegana ni chichiri wa fa boy na mana uni na nyasem oni wu kasa oba basa minimade amikon oba Nigeria ni oba obe bisa so ope boy we ope Ghana boy we one fa mana chese oni wu kasa biu ena papa so oni wu kasa omu ye John ankasa me nim ne eti aso Ghana for sorry a nkrofo we ya yeti se so we bia momo me because me nkrofo me no minimum no nyakopo anim nie enya mi ka bibia enya sa nkrofo na omu ni na mi bio nkrofo omu didi omu ho okitaka ubonse uko ni fie ubonse yeah akwawe ubonse yeah ikrapo no omu ye single enye ebinmu ye single uko mu fie a na kana fo ni na microphone we suit some ye some we bisa me ana ya me ti sa agro no maka chiro mu mu nyam yakono me mu nyam ya you cost na so bafo uhu nyam yakono kra na kana fo ni no mumusu na ha I just don't know. Eti mama madam enye say Ghana kwa no mudi e hwe Europe sa no mo life tie ejume ude bisom ebinu mo omuni omuye ejuma they will tell you only few of them even hospital omutimi ni supervisor no kun e ka chere say ye na ya fi enkroma bama u ana kronin economy akoso tesa omudie minim omuditi omuye nti jibia semna South Africa sa omuso mu no mu call South Africa tesa omudie baby ombe kobia omu no mama kronu akoyi enye kana nkwa ana sesi onwa ye sa ma obi anim nti mi e ha me bio mi e ha me before no na ya sa na ma no ha me be mi sesi mi e ha me ba onwo mu sa no eye Ghana nkwa no musuro Ghana na anim o mase ankasa Ghana na timi hu Nigeria ni no nim say Nigeria ni Ghana nti o musuro ye papa hu omu ni na Ghana sa ehu a wo mu wo mu de mu ni ehu o musuro papa o musuro say obi tu jase editum Ghana be he ye wo musu o musuro eti madam nya kana kwa no ya omukika ka omo asem no say ya betuto fie e na say ni anya kana nkwa South Africa girl bi kura ji omo fie ai ade asem South Africa o sade no manye Ghana fo nye bi o but South Africa omo to fie a so omo ni krata papa omo krata asem no ye dwuma wo South Africa Ghana na ye jibi na sa nneɛma no omo ba no omo di ye sankwasa nneɛma no South Africa omo to asase na omo tuto nneɛma na kronu sika na omo nya no na omo dia tuto fie edi bi asie ene nneɛma na mo ɛwɔ ɔbaa na omo ne te no ne di mu sese South Africa fo no omo ni ebie enye entise before omo ye sa kwase nneɛma no sese omo ni ebie so eno tia no omo dwane no do who was South Africa? Just was South Africa krata papa. If you grow up krata no krampo a, omu buso ye foreigner. He said na Europe tina. Who krata ti say dey omu buti say foreigner. Enti ama e hon mu tra no eye din amomu as Nigerians no. So, omu ti say Ghana for na, omu to fie ko omu make sure say fie no krampo ye we or the Ghana ni oba ni din anase ono akasa ne din na di be ebetuto debi omo de kronusem no dia no omo de oba no the South Africa for oba no so mo kasa omo agibi na omo de niama na tutu South Africa oba no di mu na ni ko bie pe na asematu no na wa fefie no kana ye man ntisa kana man ntisa so they say enti omo life no enu omo kase ekrobi obeko se yejimi ti so omo sa omo ye jon kasa mimi nim de dia Ghana for ya eni bi ni omo ye oha omo ye the most jon people minim sa baby asa abo esi fi bai omo ye jon to me uni momo obeka se o govo di omo ye jon bulu ya me bulu ya me omwe jimia kasa won musa to be sure mu Africa shop the way obeye ne hu no o pese wu bunu kwasia o pese wu bunu timi kachoro broni se ye fi ye krom sika kwa na egugu wo ene ye aba okro ye na ye ba be magu onipa wa branya visa omo man visa na obeshi sa obeshi embassy no wabe obi kronuma o ka kire kronini se oh Charlie o ka kire kronini se onu na oni oma kroni yeyi eh enti mama me mani how ye Ghana for ni bi ni ejimi oba young girls ubepe bema papa she nothing is beautiful say ubenya Ghana ni bema Ghana ni oba na wa no ifie ni fie wa no kola ni nyina omu nimisa mu hwe sa Jeremy ye okọ Ghana yi hwe Jeremy this is example hwe Jeremy wa onko Ghana da o Jeremy ko Ghana da bi donya mi se so Nigeria ni akwa yira e wo sister no hwe ade a bi se nyakopon ye ni niam wa ye ye hu nyakopon ye ni niam ye hu Jeremy sa Jeremy Frimpong onko Ghana da ni nanse ensi Ghana ewon we are see mo be up to the age of woman ni nanse ensi oda hwe oni ni brothers no bonde som ye wo Ghana obeka se omo tra Ghana ma obeka se obewu se yakopon sunsun wo hu eye adwuma bo we ensi ni nan ewo Ghana da pe obe o step Ghana no obeka se Ghana no watra Ghana e honom no mo wo no watra Ghana sa da bi nyakopon na yi ansenkyereni edi emaye ede na efeso benya Ghana ni eni na tena akan mukuro mu kasa udie so no matter how baby of you Ghana bia hwi di die obi atimika a kire kolai muso omo muso a no mu nimso mu fi bia omo mame ni omo papa fi ede na efesa bitimi hwe sa Jeremy wi na mero aho si he boy ni ensepi Canada. Look the wonders. Missy Jadia. Oh, park obobo. Park near Bassa. Obekasa watra Ghana. Enfane hu. Obekasa watra Ghana na ewu no. Otu nyom ti se Ghana ni. Nigeria for udi kwasiafo we ba be kopeye. Wu Ghana ni udi kwasiafo we. Sese uni mo munji. Udi kwasiafo we ba be kopeye. Kwasiafo we. Oh, papa no mu ntiti omu yie no. Wo ba odi kwasiafo we ba be kopeye. Then how? Just then ewu utima how? Eti madam, me worry crowd. Omu life anu no enye Ghana kwa no mu di omu. Abrochire crap sa no mu ka kire obrofo no. So omu no mu makro ni yeyi. Omu ne mu yesi, omu no mu yesi. Say omu body ni di omu kan. Omu body ni di omu nka. Oh, iti me money how me pa chopa, me money how. Me fa team cry. South Africa there, omu jiji, enye say omu jiji omu fie no. Omu jiji. Who dey ko internet no na here. Omu jiji omu fie ni fie omu sa. Oh, iti because omu kwasasem no omu kano. Countries bi wo ho a omu chiro omu papa. Ghana kwa o. Na ya better amomu. Country ni die omu show mu omu show omu tro mu say so ka kasafo a ye di beye o. Oh, iti ma me worry kra, me worry. Yakupon shira.
No forgot to subscribe to Master Manager Nigerian News. Subscribe, okay. Subscribe.